Hello everyone, and mm, thank you for for your supports and comments given for my channel. And today I'll be discussing on the master items. Okay, before I discuss on master item, let me make some announcement. So I have started taking classes on ClickSense, ClickView, Power BI, and Printing. ClickSense and ClickView is the most is the one which is in more in numbers. Also, I have taken started taking up freelance projects, ad hoc projects, doubts, etc. Feel free to reach out to me into my channel, or you can mail me in click2express@gmail.com. I'm gonna write it over here so that it becomes easy for you. So you can mail me at click2express@gmail.com. People have started asking me where I can reach out to you. This is the place. Okay. Probably I can share you my number there, and then we can have discussion further. Okay. So in this topic, we're gonna be discussing on the master items. Okay. So what is master items? Master items are a self-service environment allows the developer to create a set of predefined reusable measures, dimensions, and visualizations. Okay, so the important point of this is it is reusable. That means if you want to use a particular visualization, dimension, or measure in multiple pages, in the multiple charts, uh, or in multiple multiple prospect, then you will be using a master item. The very important part of it is if you want to change it in a particular place, it's going to reflect in the rest of the places or rest of the sheets. So that is not possible if you create a particular chart. For example, you created a sales versus country versus sales chart, and yeah, there's some changes required by your client, and you want to do it in each and every slide where you have done this reflection. But if you create a master item of it, if you change it in one chart, it's going to be reflecting in each and every chart. So let's see how it can be done. Okay, so I have taken a small, you know, example of country and sales. So I'm gonna pull that particular, chart over here. You can see I'm pulling country, and then I'm gonna pull some of sales. Okay, so I'll just put a label for it. You know, sales. Okay, and this is to make it look better. Okay, now. So there are three things what you can create in your master items. One is your visualization. Okay. Another one is your measure and your dimensions. Okay. So we'll create one by one. Okay. For example, you want to create this particular, this particular example in the form of a pie chart as well. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in my next sheet and create another chart. So there was a requirement. You want to create two different chart of the same measure. You can do it. So I'll go to a pie chart and pull the same country versus sales. Okay, information. Okay, now I want to have a reflection changed over here so as to get so that that reflection gonna change in each and every page. So instead of going to every sheet and making that change, so there is a probability that we make a mistake. Secondly, it is very tedious if you have multiple sheets to make the same changes. So what I can do is I can create a multiple dimension or a multiple measure. Okay, so how to do that? You have to go to master items. Okay, go to dimension. So first I'll show you how to create a dimension, master dimension, and then you can create a master measure as well. So I'll go here, pretty much the same thing. So there you can see a single and drill down. I'm going to tell you about single now. Well, in the next videos and all, I'm going to tell you about the drill down as well. So basically you have to select single, select the country, give any name, what you want to, put it as. I'll put it as country name. You can label the expression. So for example, you want to, you want to write it some, what you call, in a separate way. You want to print the country you have selected or something. You can write different functions and you can label it as well. I do not want to do that. I want to keep it as simple as it is. So I'll put a single code and put it over here. Okay, you can also expand it and do it. Okay, now second is, I can tag, I have to tag it, otherwise it will not take the dimension. So then I have to add it, and then you can place a create. The moment you see that, you do that, you can see over here that there is a master dimension got created. Okay, so what you can do is, instead of pulling this master item over there, you can delete it and pull the master items you have created over here. Okay, so it's going to do the same thing for what you call in what you call, you can do it in the same thing for the other charts also. Okay, so I'll go to the next sheet. I'll delete off the dimension over here and add the dimension which is present in our master items. Okay, similarly the same thing I'm going to do it with my measure. Go here, create a new measure, write the expression you want to write it. So I'm going to slightly change the expression. Okay, so what I'm going to write it here is, if my country, okay, is equals to India, or country is equals to US, then only show me sum of sales. Okay, I do not want the other sales to be printed, else I can even write else, or I can leave it as it is. Good practice is to write else. I'll put a else over there. So I want to basically print only for India and US. Okay, so what I can do is, I can simply now label it as sales for India and US. I'm going to keep the same name over in my label as well. Description not needed. If you want, you can give it. I can put it over here. Okay, and then add it, create it. Okay, so now I'm going to pull this particular measure over here. See how it is done. I'll remove of the sales from here because I want to add a particular type of sales. I'll give a measure, so you can see the measure is coming over here. I can select that, and yes, there is a null coming over there. What I can do is, I can remove the null from there, exclude the null values. So it's gonna show me that particular values. Okay, so it is showing me 0. So what you can do is, you can go to add-ons and remove the zeros. It's gonna remove off the values which is not present over there currently. So I'll go here, and I'm going to do the same thing for this chart as well. Go here, pull the measures. I'll delete off this measure, add the measure which I have created. Okay, it's going to show me that measure. Okay, now suppose you want to make some changes. So tomorrow there is a requirement that, okay, I want to add UK also in this particular chart. So what you can do is, right click, edit it, go here. Okay, write one more or. So basically whatever you want to write, multiple if conditions, you can write it, whatever you want to do. Okay, so I just want to show you that a change reflects over here will be reflected throughout. Okay, so I'll go here, place it UK. Okay, and then save it. So you're gonna see that UK is also coming over here. So basically whatever change you do it in one place, it's gonna get reflected in rest of the sheets also. Okay, now yeah, so that reduces your time, and also you can have multiple changes in different charts as well. Okay, so this is how you create your multiple measures and dimension. Now, how to create a visualization so that you can use the particular chart in multiple sheets and they have the same kind of reflection whenever you make a change. Okay, how to do that? Very simple. Right click on the chart. There will be a chain type structure coming here. Okay, you can add it, you can name it whatever you want. By default it will take the name of your title, so I want to keep the same name. Okay, label it in the same way. Okay, tag it on the same name and add it. Okay, so the moment you do that, you're going to see there is a small chain coming over here. Okay, whenever you click on that object, it's going to tell you that there is a linked visualization. That means it is already taken in your master visualization. This master visualizations can be used in your container, which I'll be showing you in the different videos. So for now, I'm going to show you that how you can use this master item in various pages. So I suppose delete it from here. I want to create the same master item in this page. What I'm going to do is I'll simply pull this chart. Okay, so this is how you create your master visualization. Just to add one more point, even if you create a visualization without a master dimension used or a master measure used in particular chart, you can do that, and you can use a particular chart without even creating your linked visualization. That means your master items, you can have independent dimension measure visualization as well. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Stay safe. Have a nice day.